guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So Narayan is doing my YouTube channel and he just now told me that I have to say, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It is very difficult for me to say it nicely, but I have tried. This is our second video and this second video has a very good theme. Actually for this ride, I thought of making an entire YouTube channel so you can understand the significance of this ride. It is obviously Manali to Umlingla 2-women tandem ride. We are on this ride and just did 35 kilometers towards Thalli Lake. Initially, Sucheta came with me. Sucheta is from Pune and she is also a very seasoned cyclist.
First time of cycling with you and it was really fun riding.
Chandigarh to Manali highway on the highway with landslide. And now Narmada Parikrama, because that is something I wanted to hear from her for long, so we sorted for today. Stuck here in almost 5 hours into the game. My tandem journey I have ridden with Mohammed Sheikh, Robert Kingsley. My surprise today, Sucheta is very calmly reading her Shankar Gita, and this is absolutely, you can see the difference between two tandem partners. Very spiritual mode, like her everyday morning on Doritos. So we will definitely reach our YHL camp. And Sucheta started this ride and we were with the YHI, Youth Hostel India. And I want to thank YHI for accommodating me as a volunteer in that ride. YHI MLK of riders across the country, they will be riding with YHI. We have our sir flagging them off. We have these kind of characters. You see lot of energy, lot of positivity.
पहला दिन आपका जो है हम लोग इंतजार कर रहे थे अल्टीमेटली कई लोग पहली बार ट्रैक कर रहे
Me and Sucheta could do 260 kilometers on tandem with the group of 50-60 cyclists in that ride.
On the way to Rohtang Pass, sheep and goat are crossing. We are just enjoying on the road.
Spa camp. It was very hot today, like 40 degrees direct sunlight, and now it really gets very cold at night, 10, 12. But eventually we could understand that we might not be able to make it into the daily schedule that YHI follows. Also, I was riding on the captain position and I wanted some rest after Baralachala. It's very exhausted after Baralachala, wanted some breather and was just understanding that terrain nicely. Also, I'm not used to tent camping and I was not having proper nutrition that I take during my rides. I was not having proper gels, little bit unprepared for this ride. On the day 5th or 6th, I only told Sucheta to embark on her MTB. Because I wanted to finish this ride on my Polygon impression. That was the plan that I had. And this is all about our first attempt. A very good riding and we both had great time and Sucheta could finish that ride on her MTB. But I was very much insistent that I need to come back and I need to finish that ride on my tandem with another women cyclist. This is the story in nutshell about the first attempt Manali to Umlingla, and I want to thank YHI again. Just finishing ride around Thalli Lake, I think around 47 kilometers today. Nice and calm village ride with Naru. and just sharing here my story or experience for the second attempt of Manali to Leh. Doing this YHI, and after riding 260 to 70 kilometers, I kind of abandoned my ride and I started volunteering and could finish that in 5-6 days. And I was in Leh. That's the time when I got connected with a friend from Cycle Adventure India. He owns Cycle Adventure India. Could connect me with very seasoned and nice cyclist Faisal, and Faisal and me could get Khardungla done then as a 13th pass, which was part of my project, which was inspired by 14 peaks, in which I needed to do 14 passes in 1 year. So Faisal and me could get done this 13th pass Khardungla. And after that, I was just talking to Faisal. That time, Faisal mentioned about Lexis, that she's currently recovering and she's available in Leh. And do I want to meet her? And that is how this started very accidentally. Lexis and me could meet for coffee in Leh market, and we also discussed that can we just try doing Changla before I go back. So my 14th pass is done, and very nice coincidence that we could get this Changla done flawlessly. It was a very tight pair. We both were enjoying what we were doing, and as soon as we came back from Changla, we almost clicked. We knew that it is something bigger that we needed to do together. So I went back. I was already out from my home. It was 20th, 21st day. My quota was roaming outside was over. In another 2-3 months, I again spoke with her. We could gather everything, and we took care of all the mistakes that we did during our first attempt. I could take spare chains and trek gels. They could support my this Manali to Leh 2 women attempt, because I could clearly understand that I need proper nutrition. I need the type of nutrition that I am used to. I cannot be doing this on local food. Like, I can use that as a filler, but on Maggi, boiled eggs and parathas, I won't be able to do this 2 women tandem team riding all the way on captain seat all the time. We could fix that. Trek gels could help us with in nutrition, and Lexis could connect me with the sports secretary UT Ladakh, and that was a time when he very graciously offered to support us, and 2 of the school teachers, Norbu sir and Dorje sir, they were with us, and without their presence this wouldn't have been possible. And with the dedicated car support, although we were late in the season, I will walk you through the entire ride, where we could do 570 kilometers and over 10,000 meter elevation we climbed in almost 11 days, 7 hours and 30 minutes. So in the process of making this YouTube, I have researched a lot. In many cooking channels they say, so अभी मैं ये कढ़ाई में डाल रही हूँ गरम तेल तो अभी उसमें डालेंगे कटे हुए प्याज, because I am so much into YouTube these days that I follow a lot of cooking channel, and if it's a travel channel, people say, hello guys, आज हम करेंगे कलसुबाई का ट्रैक, और मैं आपको पूरी जानकारी दूंगा, कहाँ से बस चलती है, कहाँ आती है, कितने पैसे लगेंगे. I am now very much into YouTube. This entire project is supported by Polygon India. This tandem bike is given to me by Polygon India team. Again, thanks a lot Bridgie and Venki and entire team of Polygon India for this huge support. After having a dedicated bike, after having Lexis, after having this plan ready, also want to tell you that I had given first attempt at this ride 1 month back with a YHI team, and I had Suchita with me from Pune, and she happens to be my very dear friend, and that was the first time when we tried this Manali to Leh or Manali to Umlingla ride. Unfortunately, we had to stop at 261 kilometer because I was very tired to ride with the group at that particular pace, and I was riding throughout on the front seat. So I was not feeling very much into the groove. So we couldn't continue this ride along with the YHI team. This was my first attempt, and want to take this opportunity to thank Sucheta also for all her effort and time to join me in this. And second time, obviously I was more prepared because I had already seen half of the route, and I was mentally prepared that I will have to only cycle in the front because Lexis was also not in a position or not very much willing to ride in the front position. But obviously Suchita and Lexis did very good job to sit on a stoker position. Started this ride from 17th from Manali, and since we started first 3 days we had lot of rain. Rohtang Pass, then we had this Manali to Murray is very intense day one. After that, almost up to Sisu, Jispa, everywhere we had rainfall, and we were doing this ride just 10 or 15 days before the season ending. The seasons were also, weather pattern was also not very correct. But fortunately, Lexis could talk to the sports secretary, UT Ladakh, and we could get this dedicated vehicle with 2 sports teachers from UT Ladakh, and that changed this entire ride because with Norbu sir and Dorje sir coming in picture, they kind of supported us wholeheartedly in this ride. Good morning. Today is our day 5, and this is morning breakfast at the base of Barala Chala. Today we'll be doing Barala Chala and reaching Sarchu. Since the day we started, we have rain with us every day. And this is the beauty of these rides. I have someone from UP with me. I have someone from Andhra, and our both the sirs crew, and Lexis is also getting into the game very much of the long rides, and she is enjoying her rides a lot. Lexis, say something, na?
Good morning, everyone. Today is 5 day we ride. It's very amazing adventure और बहुत अच्छा लगा ये करके. बहुत सारा नेशनल खेला बट इतना एडवेंचर फील कभी नहीं हुआ. हम एक ही जगह घुमाते घुमाते रहे. ये दिख रहा है आज पहली बार पता चला कि लद्दाख सब लोग बोल रहे हैं लद्दाख बहुत अच्छा है. हमें भी बोलती बहुत अच्छा है. आज मैंने अपने आंखों से देखा है कि लद्दाख बहुत सुंदर. पहाड़, बर्फ, बारिश, मौसम का तो कुछ भरोसा नहीं है. Thank you.
And we had lot of support from UT Ladakh Sports Department. So we could use this vehicle as a support car for our entire trip. So we were very fortunate to have warm food, stove, our all the apparels. This would have been really not possible if we both would have ventured with just one cycle in that particular season. So this was our second, third day. Our star yar Kalakar rider Lexis. She is not aware what the motherhood is. Takes. Obviously, ahead in the ride you have very technical sections of Ghata Loop. Ghata Loop and Nakila comes on same day, and the entire road is very bad. Then this one, Sisu to Pang, this road is also in very bad shape. So in a nutshell, in 570 kilometers of this ride, almost 200 plus kilometer road is entirely in bad shape. But we had our nice plan in place that we'll be riding around 40 to 50 kilometers a day. And when we reached the base of Debring, after doing Rohtang, Barala Chala, Ghata Loops, Nakila, and also Lachungla, when we were at the base of Debring, at the intersection at the base of Tanglangla, that is where we had to decide that if we are doing Manali to Leh or if we want to get into the bigger goal of getting the Manali to Umlingla done. And that is where our team took call that no, we will do Umlingla. And if you from Tanglangla, if you go towards Leh, it is last 100 kilometer. But from Debring, if you go towards Umlingla, it is another 200 kilometer. Also, it adds 3 passes to the ride. It is Polygon, Narbula and Umlingla, the final destination. But before Umlingla, Polygon and Narbula are off-road passes, and these are very difficult passes. We are on our way to Narbula Pass. We are 60 kilometers away from Umlingla. Why I am here again? I strongly believe 2 women in a 2-woman pair on a entry-level tandem bike. So it's another 1 or 2 days of hard work. As first 2 women pair to reach Umlingla, highest Manali to Umlingla, and to reach highest motorable pass on a tandem bike.
क्या
बोलो ना,
क्या बोलूं?
कुछ भी.
Nothing to say anymore.
अरे बोल ना यार, कैसे लगा मेरा आइडिया? Due to the road condition, due to the weather condition, and due to the altitude challenges, we could wrap this ride up in 11 days, 7 hours and 30 minutes.
Secret तुम बताऊंगा. Luckily, touchwood this time, in 570 kilometers, we never had even a single puncture or mechanical failure. We 4 worked as a team. Whenever possible, Norbu sir, Dorje sir used to give us warm tea. Maggie used to be ready. It was once in a lifetime experience with these 3 people from Ladakh, and I feel very blessed and very fortunate to have them with me in this ride. Many times in the ride, you connect with locals because you are so much bruised mentally, physically, and in my case financially, because guys, I'm riding in this high altitude almost 13 months. I could finish 21 passes. So मेरे घर में दशरा दिवाली कुछ नहीं है, सब पॉकेट खाली हो चुका है. This is the condition. So this is the condition of any endurance rider or any person who is not employed and is pursuing the passion. And thanks a lot my support system, my husband, brands who are with me, sports secretary UT Ladakh. And there are a few such moments where Lexis and me are connecting with locals. We are sharing our passion. People are coming towards us. They are asking us stories. You will see such very sweet moments in the upcoming clips. Our star yar Kalakar rider Lexis. She is not aware what the motherhood is. Riding in this region in this late season offered us great opportunity, and we could see Tibetan antelopes, which remains very endangered and which is very rare. Also Sokar Lake, we could see black-necked cranes, migratory birds we could see. Marmots were there, and we could see large groups of wild ass, Tibetan wild ass. and very very fortunate to go and spot this wildlife. The roads used to be so barren that me and Lexis used to say that snow leopard aega, leopard aega. We used to be very scared, but luckily, unfortunately we should say, we could never spot snow leopard. But I know I'm not a wildlife person, so agar दिख जाता तो I would have been very scared.
तो अभी आप लोग देख सकते हो कि वहाँ पे 4 टुंग कर में ब्लैक नेट क्रेन है, देख सकते हो आप लोग, देखो ये रहा डियर हिरन और ये रहा हम। मर गया हूँ सच्ची, सच में मर गया हूँ।
This entire ride of Manali to Umlingla was a life-changing experience. I am pursuing this dream for almost 7-8 years. No one goes to Manali to Leh by 15 days of gap, but I was there almost this season twice because I knew that it is very close. In this particular ride, what I want to stress upon is I have ridden with a lot of riders, few female riders as well. Here specifically, I want to stress upon my current partner Lexis and her qualities as a tandem rider. I was very much surprised because her knee also was not in great shape. Lexis is a young girl of 20 years. That means she is 15 years younger to me. But what I realized is this helped me during my ride because I had ridden before with females of my age, and it really becomes very complicated in the sense all the females of my age, we all come with similar problems, you know, our baggages of our families, our kids. Sometimes we are struggling with not having correct employment. We have baggages of our being mother, being into all this chaos of being mother, being married. But Lexis was this had a lot of positive vibes. Her young age, because whenever I had ridden with young rider, let it be Utkarsh or let it be Lexis, I have seen that their world is very different. They are not married, they don't have kids. They are into shaping their own cycling or their normal careers. They have their moms, their families, and they live in a different and tiny world. Sometimes this combination of coming from different worlds, because when your partner is also like, oh, I am married, oh, I have kids, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, then it becomes little bit boring or little bit monotonous. Plus each and every person will come with their own ideas, and in tandem it is very very important to have trust. And if one person executes and one person plans and another person follows the plan and just puts power or just is doing the activity of cycling, I have seen it works beautifully. And that is what has happened in my Agra to Umlingla Guinness record with Utkarsh, and the same thing I have repeated with much younger rider in Manali to Umlingla during this very unique ride. First of all, thanks for watching this video. It's my honest effort to launch my YouTube channel and to bring to you guys what I have done in last so many years. I might have some recordings, some clips of few of my rides like 3 waves, 3 routes, Kashmir to Kanyakumari, Golden Quadrilateral and East to West on a road bike. I'll be making videos of those rides for you guys in upcoming months. Also, I could climb 21 high altitude passes in last 13 months with various co-riders. Few of very important rides in this project is Nathula that I did with Abhishek. Bring to you few clips from that ride. Also, Bhutan ride, I could climb 3 passes in Bhutan out of 21. I'll be making short videos for you people, and for upcoming ODAC season, I'm trying to do this tandem rides, and I came in tandem rides with another female or male rider for the ambition and for the aim of doing international super randonneur on a tandem bike. To achieve this title, I started my journey almost in 2016-17 with Rafi. And to achieve this, I'm short of one ride, which is 400-kilometer ride, which I need to do on a tandem bike in not in India, Malaysia or Thailand, any other country than this. I'm exhaustively and very passionately and very obsessively following that goal. New Audax year is just starting, and I will see in this Audax year if we can make another first of riding as a team of two women and creating this history of doing 200, 300, 400, 600-kilometer rides in India and becoming first pair of women to do SR on a tandem bike. It's not the first year where I started doing breves on tandem. As I told you, last 3 years I'm pursuing events that are organizer free, and I feel I have huge disciplinary issues following routes, taking stamps. It's not something that I look forward to these days, but I'm trying hard again, and I will soon introduce you to my new female partner for this aim, and I will keep you posted on these rides too. Thank you.